Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live on this Wednesday morning. We're here in the building. Man like Miz is here with us. How are you, Miz, my brother?
Alhamdulillah, doing good, brother. Doing good. Good to be back here. Man, so much to talk about, bro. So much to talk about. And D is here in the building. I'm pretty sure he's going to rattle a few of the viewers live, I'm sure. I'm ready for that, bro. I'm ready.
Naturally.
Come on, man. Big up my guy D as well, man. How you doing,
bro? Yeah, man. Good, man. You get up early as well, but I have to rate you for that. Saeed goes to bed late and gets up so early. I don't think people realize how early he gets up.
Yeah, man. Nah, I appreciate it, man. It's one of them, man. You know what I mean? Late nights, early mornings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's up early, man. He's grafting. Man. Big up you. Big up Miz as well, man. Big up you as well, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to see a little early morning exclusive, man. Like, for you, Miz, it must be different, isn't it? Because obviously, you know what I mean? Now for you, what time is it over there, Australia?
It's 7:09 p.m.
7:09, yeah. So you must wake up sometimes and say, whoa, what's going on? Like, it's madness going on, isn't it? It's like, yo.
Bro, sometimes I wake up and there was a storm, bro. There was an absolute storm. Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy. But then sometimes I pick up the news, like the ones where you guys have gone to bed, like say 11, midnight. Yeah. I pick them up before everyone else. So and then I wait for you guys all to wake up, and I'm like, time for you to get the storm.
Me. It's hard work, man. Because I remember I was in LA, man. There was an 8-hour difference, right? And boy, man, I was going to bed and there was a bomber, and I didn't know how to deal with the bomber. I was like, yo, I gotta just go to bed, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't be doing no videos at like, you know what I mean, 1 in the morning. But yeah, man, it's big up to the international fans, man. Like, for real, man. We appreciate you lot, man. You know them ones there.
Facts.
Let's talk about Newcastle again. We'll start with Newcastle. Obviously, there's loads of news about other clubs, but Newcastle, Strand Larsen, bid rejected. Again, I don't know what's wrong with these lot. I swear down, man. They've now bidded, I think, 55 million now. Package now rejected. I mean, you know what it is? It's hard to feel sorry for Newcastle because it's like you can't bid for Strand Larsen this late in the window and expect him to be worth 55 million. Even though Strand Larsen's been there for a year, but it's so late. He's been so good for Wolves, by the way. He scored 2 goals again last night. You know what I mean? Like, what are they thinking, man? Like, and they adamant, by the way, Wolves, like, he's not for sale. And he's not pushing for a move. Even though he wants to go, He's not like he's like
Say,
doing it.
Wolves are going to be relegation battlers, bro. They need
Yeah,
him.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
It's so late in the window.
It's mad. Like what?
How much do you think they should go? How much do you think they should bid for him?
I reckon 60 at least minimum. Because you got to remember, yeah, even though I don't think he's worth 60, because I think I bought him for less. But when you're looking at it late in the window, when you're looking at how much value they have for him, when you're looking at like what has happened to Isak, what's happened to them in this summer as well, like they've had a lot of things going on. They're desperate. When you're desperate, D, I feel like people want to, you know what I mean, like mug you off in it a little bit, innit? You feel me?
That's how it goes in any walk of life, innit? Like supply and demand, innit? When you got nothing's available, it costs more, innit? So that's what it is. Obviously, it costs more. You think 60 million to maybe get relegated? Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know how much it costs to stay in the league?
I remember when they bought him, I was watching La Liga, and you know what? He was all right for Celta Vigo. I think he scored like I think it was like mid-teen goals. You know what I mean? Like it was all right. You know what I mean? He came to Wolves. He started off slow, but then when he got going, he got going. You know what I mean? And I think him and Cunha kind of kept him up. Let's be honest. Cunha started off it, and then Strand Larsen, when Cunha was suspended and that, he kind of stepped up. You know what I mean? He's strong. He's physical. He's not slow as well. He can.
I think he's good. I think he's good, man.
He can move, innit? He can move, man. So I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, I don't know what Newcastle do. Do they go in again for him and now spend 70, 60 on him, Miz, or should they just, you know what, wait and just say Isak is gonna be him?
Do you know what I say? Like 4 weeks, maybe even 5 weeks in a row since I've been on your channel every Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
When are we gonna talk about the fact that how embarrassing is this for Newcastle?
Yeah, I know.
Like we've had all this time, we've had Newcastle fans here, we've had Nottingham Forest fans here, we've had so many other fans that have been advocating for Newcastle, and I've been saying all throughout, just like you, Saeed, as well, that this is quite pathetic from Newcastle, man. You want to be one of the big dogs, or you want to compete at the highest level. This is. Bro, what happened to Wissa? Can someone tell me what happened to Wissa? Because I remember last time was it Pete who the Newcastle fan who said, "Oh, the Wissa's just around the corner. It's going to happen." Where's Wissa, bro? Can someone tell me where Wissa is? Is this happening? Look, I don't know how many more times I'm going to keep saying to Newcastle fans, forget about your Strand Larsen and all of this nonsense. Jackson's waiting. Like I'm there. I'm hot. Like I've got Jackson right next to me for 5 weeks. I've been standing here, knocking on your door. Jackson's here, and he only wants you as the first choice, apparently. So, look, do you know what?
How much did he cost? No. How much did he cost in Jackson? No.
Jackson cost us, I think, 35 million.
No, as in how much are you going to sell him for? How much are you going to sell him for?
Oh, bro. They're getting rejected for Strand Larsen for 55. But come on, man. Jackson's decent, all right? So if you're going 55 for Strand Larsen, Jackson's done 2 years of Premier League. Bro, look, 65 million to 70, like 65, I think, gets the deal done. I really do think 65 gets the deal.
I think for me, they need to get a couple of players in, man. And I'm being deadly serious. Obviously, we still don't know what's going on with Isak. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That one there situation is getting a bit unclear. Wissa's still not, you know what I mean? It's a little bit thingy, man. I don't know, man. It's a mad couple of days. This last couple of days, there's so much going on here. It's mad, bro. But no one's budging. You're leaving clubs like Wolves. Then have to buy a striker to keep them up, and they don't have one right now. So Wolves then have to do something. You know what I mean? Like it's, bro. Like everyone's leaving it last minute. You know, it's crazy. Like it's mad, bro. When you deep it, bro. Like you know, and this is not what you want to do for the season, bro. Like Newcastle have got big ambitions. Yeah. They want to do stuff. You know what I mean? But they've got to then sell Isak if they want to, then bring in Strand Larsen. But I reckon it's always been that situation. Sell, get a player in, then they'll sell Isak. I really do. I don't think they buy a Strand Larsen and an Isak together because it's one of them where even though you can have two strikers, but you know.
Saeed, what happens if they are unable to bring in Strand Larsen? Now it looks like that's the player that they're going for.
Yeah,
it's 55 million. They're going to have to bid more. They're going to have to probably get to 60, 65 because Wolves know you're desperate. We need you need to throw the money. So let's say Newcastle don't end up throwing that level of money. Isak don't want to play for you.
Yeah.
This is such a bad situation for them. It's such a bad situation.
100%. I'm with you, man. It's dark, man. It's dark, bro. And like I said, he came on yesterday. He came on and he scored a couple of goals, man, against West Ham. By the way, West Ham, boy, you, man. Have you seen what's going on with West Ham, man? Graham Potter.
They're going down, but they're
crazy.
They're going down. My whole family's West Ham fans. My whole family's West Ham fans. All of them,
bro.
Yeah, they're all season ticket holders. None of them go.
You see Bowen, by the way. Bowen was in the thingy, you know. Do you see Bowen? He was in the he went into the crowd, started firing people and that, bro. You know.
Is that right?
Bro. But then let me ask you a question here. Why did he come out and apologize, man? What is wrong with these footballers, man? Like, don't apologize, bro. You know what I mean?
For what?
Like,
for what?
Hey, for going into the stands here, because someone was cussing him out. You could see someone was trying to abuse him in it or whatever, in it. Then he went into the crowd saying, "Yo, what are you saying? What you want? Are you mad?" You know what I'm saying? And then he came out with a statement. I'm like, bro, why you apologizing to his fans when they abuse you, bro? You know what I mean? But I'm guessing the club have probably stuck it on him in it. But he's got to leave, man. That Bowen guy has got to leave West Ham, bro. But I'm telling you now, they're in big trouble, man. West Ham, like oh my days. They are finished, bro. And
you know what? When people were saying that, I was like, Bowen will keep them up. But the more I watch them, the less convinced I am. You know, they look like they could be going down still.
Bro, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. He's the first manager to get sacked, man. You know what I mean? And it's kind of mad because honestly, he had such a promising career, man. When he was at Brighton, went to Chelsea, didn't work out for him over there. Took a long sabbatical, you know, took a long break, came back to West Ham, but he chose the wrong club, man. That club was really, really like, you could see there was problems emerging, yeah. And then he's come in, tried to do what he wants to do, not been back, to be fair. You got to feel sorry for him. He hasn't been back heavily in the market.
I was going to say, who they signed, other than Diouf, that left back, he looks all right. But
they bought some Monaco kid yesterday, some kid from Monaco, but I'm not sure if it's good or not. They bought some kid yesterday from Monaco, you know what I mean? Which I don't know what's going to happen with him, you know what I'm saying? So, again, it's peak, man. Like, West Ham Football Club get relegated. Are we actually ready for this?
They've been relegated before, bro.
Yeah, they have.
Recently as well.
Plenty of time.
Yeah,
when did they get relegated? 2000.
Bro, the fact of the matter is, I've had enough of like this team's changing their philosophy and then going back to it because they need to stay in the league, then changing the philosophy because they had Pellegrini, then they went to San Malagas to stay in the league, then they went back down to this, and then going back. But stick with your philosophy or have an idea of what you want to do. If you're going, they sacked David Moyes after they won the Conference League. The fans wanted David Moyes out. They won the Europa Conference League. They had a big parade, and then they want good football now all of a sudden. So now you've got the guy that's playing good football. This is what happens. So all of this, it's a revolving door roundabout at West Ham. You know what I'm saying? And my cousins are all West Ham fans. They're all season ticket holders. They don't go, but they don't even know what's going on. Their thing is more about they've got a free stadium and they're not spending money. That's what their thing's about. Like, we've got a free stadium for free. Most teams have to pay £1 billion for their stadium. So they got a stadium for free and they're not spending money.
Do you know how crazy it was? Every goal Chelsea were putting it against them, more crowd was just leaving. Every goal you just saw more crowd. By the time we scored the fifth, I think it was predominantly Chelsea fans in the stadium. All the West Ham fans had already gone, which is
selling Kudus as well was just like a joke, man. To Tottenham, bro. I don't know how that. I still don't know how that happened. By the way, selling one of your better players to your rivals, man. Like, it's that there is nasty, bro.
Do you know what makes it worse? Yeah, I don't know if you don't agree. I think they'll extort whoever the club is, but I genuinely believe Paqueta could be gone within the next 5 days. Bowen will stay.
It could.
I think Paqueta will be gone, but I think they'll. The only saving grace is I don't know if a club will want to pay the money West Ham will want within this next 5 days. But if they front the money, I think there's a world where Paqueta goes, and they don't actually bring in a replacement. I can see it. I can actually see it.
Do you know what?
Yes.
Do you know what, Roms? Like what D said is actually quite important. Like they keep chopping and changing their philosophy. Okay, fine. Like David Moyes was doing good. And then you want to change the philosophy. You want to play good football. But they don't seem to recruit for the good football either. Like you say you want to play good football. You bring in a manager. But then you don't recruit. Like no one's saying go and recruit the best of the best. But at least go and recruit some of the gems. Like look at what Brighton's doing. Brighton's always finding gems. Like,
but Brighton keep their philosophy the same, don't they? They hire managers based on basically they've got a like an institution that all have the same ideas. So they hire managers based on that. West Ham are trying to just stay in the league. When David Moyes got them into Europe 3 times, he got
but still, though, let me ask a question though.
They were finishing 9th. They were finishing 9th.
I know, but this is the problem.
The year before they won the Conference League, they got to semi-finals of the Europa League, I think, which is big for them. Like he was actually keeping them.
Yeah.
But you know what it is here, guys? Let me try and I want to try and play devil's advocate though. I think David Moyes didn't really play the good football that they wanted. And this is a fine line between football fans here. They want success, but then they also want pretty football and they want 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you manage it? With these clubs here, and I don't want to say these clubs because they're still Premier League club, but like, what do they want? Like, do they want to have just nice football, West Ham? Do they want to win trophies? Do they want to be successful? Or do they just want to be a stable football club? Which one is it? Because you don't know what you have until it's gone, innit, right? So I don't say that Moyes is amazing, but it's like you said there, he was stable and he was doing what he wanted to do, but I still think the football was rubbish. You know what I mean?
I always say, everyone always, like, when it comes to like being great, to be great, I always say you need to play winning football that is entertainment as well. I say obviously winning football is what happens first, is what you care about first. But then after that, you then want to have good football. But teams like West Ham, look at Company. Company went down with Burnley and went to Bayern Munich because of good football. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of teams, they want you to play good football for entertainment value after you're winning. If you're not winning, then they can accept the it's like what I said about Thomas Frank. Yeah, they will accept this until he starts losing. You understand? They don't mind it now. If he starts losing or they get bored of winning, they will start saying he plays boring football. You know what I'm saying? That's what it will be. Every team does that. Look at Ten Hag. Ten Hag was even Van Gaal. Van Gaal was trying to do different things and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, when it's too long now, it's boring now. They want good football. So that's what happens with fans, basically. You know what I'm saying?
I think Saeed, it's a really good question that you put out. I think the way to answer is that if you want to play good football, but at the same time win as well, the recruitment's got to come there and help out that situation.
Yes,
like you can't just be saying, let's sack David Moyes and let's get XYZ manager to play good football, but you're keeping the same players that only know how to play, the David Moyes style, as very difficult to transition from that to all of a sudden being asked to now play, let's say Graham Potter style. So they haven't done enough to, go from David Moyes to Graham Potter by transitioning out the players that don't work out and bringing in players that are going to work out for Graham Potter. They've just been lazy. They've been set up to fail. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, man. Shout out to D, man, by the way. Pick up to D. It's just tremendous, man. You know what I'm saying? Someone say you don't like West Ham, but man.
I got bigger concerns than West Ham, but I already said it. Like they're on a downward spiral, man. It's the owner more than anything. They can change managers, change whatever. It's the owner, Sullivan. He doesn't. Yeah, he just likes to stay in the league. He likes to work his way, and he's going to catch up to them. And this season they're going to be fighting relegation. Simple as. Let's see. Well, maybe if they get rid of Graham Potter, who's a bad manager in my opinion, anyways. If they get rid of him, and then they might bring in someone who's a better coach and gets the best out of these players. But regardless, I mean, I don't know what they're doing. I'll be honest. They're a team that won a Conference League. went far in the Europa League. They shouldn't be in this position, and they're going on a down spiral, and it's going to get worse and worse until something changes.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. People got 1.3K in the building, man. Let's get these likes up, people. 500 likes is the target. Let's get that ASAP, people. Yo, I was gonna move on to Palace, because you got a signing, man. Yeremy Pino, man.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you, somewhat forgotten man. Like, he started off very, very well in his career. He's still young. I think he's still like 22, is he?
Yeah, 22, going to be 2023 in October.
Yeah, man. He's 30 million you bought him for. Is it 30 million?
30 million euros, so around like
euros, yes.
Pounds. Yeah, around 25 million pounds. He had this injury, I think it was 2 seasons ago. Not last season, the season before, where he only played 10 games.
The peak one.
Yeah, it was an ACL injury. Last season, he came back. He had career high assists, but it was only like 9 assists, but still solid. So he looked better. And he's a young player who's got tons of experience. He's got experience playing European football. He's only 23 next year, and he's got over 100 career, first team appearances, nearly 150. More than 150, I think, senior career appearances at the age of 23. That's very good for a player that age. And he's a creative outlet. That's what we needed. I think that's the most important thing to replace Eze. So, yeah, younger player, got high potential. Of course, he's a risk because he hasn't played in the Premier League. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Like, we needed another outlet. And this isn't the only player that we're getting. If we just bring him in, then I'd be like, there's no point of selling Eze. But if we're bringing another player, another 2 players on top of this, then that's when the squad looks healthier. That's when you can make sense of why you sold Eze for the price that you did. Because you might not be able to directly replace his talent, but you can replace with squad depth. And this is a good start. It's a good start. This is a player that was hyped up a few years ago, having a lot of potential. And if there's one manager that can get the best out of a player, I know it's Oliver Glasner, because I've seen it firsthand. So I think he's landing at the right spot. And we've shown it as a football club to develop these youngsters and make sure they move on to the next stage of their career. Elise, Eze, Gehi will move on. Walter, like all of these players, they're developing the right stance. So I think he's joined the right club, and also it speaks volumes. He could be playing, I believe, Champions League football, Villarreal. He's giving that up, and he's joining Palace. So yeah, man. I think if you sign another couple players on top of this, we're going in the right direction. We just need to make sure it happens.
Yeah, it's not an Eze, you know what I mean? And let's be real, man. Like, it's not an Eze, but you know what I mean? It's someone that they probably looked at. You said it again, like Glasner does improve players. He's showing it up there. I think you've been linked with Conor Gallagher as well. Return, maybe El Khamis, but apparently they want now more money because apparently PSR, they're quite good now in terms of PSR. You know what I mean? So if you could get Conor Gallagher, El Khamis, you could go and get possibly another centre back as well. I don't know if you've been linked with centre back wise.
We've been linked with a few, but I don't know how.
I think
it's hard to say.
Diamande, I think you guys were linked with Diamande at one stage, weren't you?
But that was like a month ago. That's gone quiet. I don't think we're going to be buying Diamande.
Kanji, I heard of Kanji.
Yeah, Kanji
as well.
The most recent one. Yeah, we've been linked with him as well. But yeah, we need another centre back, but I don't know if we will sign one in this window. I think we should. Because of the Gay situation. So yeah, another centre back, another number 10 on top of Pino. And yeah, I think the squad's at a better position. But of course, that's if we do make it happen, which I think we will. I think we will. So yeah, I'm not that worried.
Wait, D, would you say that?
Do you know what?
Go on.
I was just gonna say that I've got a lot of time for Oliver Glasner, man. Like he's really changed Crystal Palace around. Gone are the days where Crystal Palace used to be so boring, and the type of players that you guys used to have as well.
Yeah.
Very boring stuff, football. But Oliver Glasner, this guy, the way he talks as well, when he's talking, you want to just listen to what he's saying because he's actually educating the fan base as well, tactically. And I feel like, once again, you had to go at the West Ham owners, which is rightly so, but I hope your owners do the right by him, or else, because that's 2 seasons in a row where he's losing player right at the end as well. Like, you know, he mentioned that last season that, you know, there's a reason that you guys started off slow because a lot of the good quality players had left and the players came in too late, and then he had to build again. And then in the second half of the season, you guys really kicked off. And he's sort of alluding on that situation that don't let this happen again. And it looks like it is going to happen again. I feel like he's done a madness for you guys. You know what I mean? Like FA Cup, you guys really should have been in the Europa League. That's just an absolute shambles that didn't happen. But, Conference League, you could potentially go and win it. But I hope your owners see what a gem this manager is and does everything possible, because I feel if you can keep him for a little bit longer, Crystal Palace could really change. They could really change the shape of that football club and how you kick on from there. You know what I mean?
And the fans deserve it as well. The fans deserve it as well, because apart from D, me and D obviously have our little entertainment back and forth. But as a whole club, Selhurst Park is one of the hardest grounds to go to in the league after St James's Park and Anfield. That's probably the next hardest ground. And their fans are like, they are die-hard fans. That fan base is a seriously top class fan base. Like, they're a classy club as well. They're never in chaos or mix up. They always do everything but right. And if you talk about the players, they all talk about Steve Parish in the highest regard, all of them. Yeah. So every single one of them. So they're a classy club all round. They deserve it as well as a whole, really.
Yeah, we made another mistake, regardless of who we signed in this window. We made a mistake by not bringing in the players early. That's on Steve Parish. And a lot of fans are looking at that and saying, are we hitting a ceiling with Steve Parish in terms of what we can do? Because the problem with him is that he might not have the majority of shares, but if the other owners, I don't know how true this is, but this is what I've heard as well. If let's say we've got 3 billionaire owners and Steve Parish is the odd one out, but if they want to put money into the football club, then Steve Parish needs to match with the amount of shares that he holds. Otherwise, the shares get diluted. Of course, and he's not a billionaire, so that's the type of problem that we've had. We've been like self-sustainable and it's worked, but this summer, he hasn't been good enough. The fact that we won the FA Cup and the Community Shield and we only spent £2 million so far, it's just like, come on, we should have more.
I agree.
Doesn't that have to do with the stadium, though? Because I swear you're trying to buy a new stadium as to why he might not be investing as much.
No, the stadium should be separate. I mean, that's always been the case. And even with that, that's meant to start this summer, nothing started. Like, I don't even know what's going on. So the stadium should be different. We brought in another owner in Woody Johnson after John Texas sold his shares. But it feels like finally things are going in the right direction. It's been a slow summer, but once again, it's just a little too late. But I mean, if we bring in, I think Pino is a player that Oliver Glasner wanted, which is a positive. So if we bring him in,
he's good. He's good.
If we bring him in and then
Gay's got to leave then, surely, isn't it? Like, Gay's definitely leaving.
You can't. Steve Parish, he messed this up. He should have sold Eze. He messed this up. If he wants to get rid of Gay, because Glasner came out and said that if Gay was to leave, then I might have to go play centre back myself. He was pissed off against
that's crazy though, man.
Yeah, because
that's crazy.
There isn't any other centre back.
I love how Glasner's like that. I love how it upfront like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but the thing is though, like that they need that Liverpool need a centre back because Konate right now is on cloud 9, bro. I don't know where he is right now. He's not that high.
Gay's price is going up every time Konate plays. Let's say that. Every time Konate plays, Gay's price is going up.
You know what? Me and Mont said this from years ago, and we got cooked by a fan base. You lot are negative. You lot are this. Konate has this in him. He's a top centre back, but he has this in him. How he started the season, I don't know what's gone into his head. But one thing I will say is, the bigger games, he normally steps up. So I'm just hoping Sunday he puts it right. It's the little opposition, not little, but you get the lesser opposition where he has these brain farts. But
he doesn't look like he's there, though, man. Even when he was in the ref cam, he was rattled then. He was like, what do you mean? Like, he was a bit like, did you see him? The ref cam, like, he's like all over the place, bro.
Funny. The players are just up and...
Yeah, they're in your face and that. It's crazy, but... I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like for me personally, you know what I mean. Like you need that competition now for Konate because he's not locked in. Yeah, you're right. He needs to get competition, and Gahey is as close as you're gonna get.
I was gonna say quickly, Dia, when you were speaking about centre backs earlier, you'll get centre backs for depth in it because Lacroix, Gahey, and Richards. That back three is solid, and Lerma as the backup. So you probably get another one as a fifth in it. So it's not to go into
well,
a
got a centre back. A lot of Palace fans do this as well. He plays centre back, but he's not a centre back. And I'm happy that Glazer came out and said it as well, because I've had the same stance. Like, he's a midfielder that's playing centre back. I'd rather go get an actual centre back in that position. So we got Chad Riyad, who's actually meant to be highly rated. We signed him from Real Betis, but he's had this nasty injury. He's still young. He's a young Moroccan centre back. He's going to be coming back next month. But
I heard you got him like last summer, man.
Yeah. So he's had these injuries and whatever, but he should be coming back next month, which should be good. And I feel like we need another centre back on top of that. We play 3 at the back anyways. Have 2 backups behind those ones, so 1 more centre back. And then also with the Gay situation, I think what makes it complicated is that we don't even know if Gay wants to leave right now this summer. Because as I said, there's a massive plus to him leaving next summer due to him being a free agent and being able to pick whatever club he wants and maybe get even offers from European clubs that's being linked with like Barcelona or Juventus. Like I don't know that these clubs have been mentioned that potentially they might be interested if he goes on a free. So that's been the issue with Gay here. Otherwise, I think Gay could have ended up going Liverpool.
And he gets more of a chance to get to start for England if he plays at Crystal Palace.
I mean, he will 100% start for England. He's going to be playing for Palace in Europe. He's going to be starting for England next summer, confirmed, I think, pretty much, because he's going to be playing week in, week out. If he goes to Liverpool, I think this is thinking is like, yeah, he can rate himself, but is he going to be guaranteed start over Konate? He's like, we can't say that for sure. And if he is,
I'll tell you now he's not. I'll tell you
exactly.
now.
So I think that's the reason why Gay is still at Crystal Palace. And the funny thing is, I think us as a football club, we're kind of like, well, Steve Parish anyways, like, do you want to go? And he's like, no. It's kind of awkward position because normally we have to stop them, but he's the one that doesn't want to go himself because of the position that we're in.
And that's why, you're spot on. This is why you can't listen to all these reports, because the last few days it's been told that City are going to go in for him, but he still wants Liverpool.
Yeah,
I think when it's said and done, he leaves on a free next summer. I would love him at my club, especially because
he's only 25, man. It's not a big deal to lose him. Like to spend. If you know what it is, for me, if I'm Liverpool, yes, I want him now. But you've still got Gomez. You've got Endo that can play there. Like, I don't think
don't do the Endo thing.
No. Chill. Next year, get for free. Get for free, man.
Mr. Number was going to troll. Man said Endo,
bro. And let them man.
That's crazy, bro. That's good. Endo can play there.
Bro, the way that Van Dijk is playing, man, he is unbelievable this season. I ain't gonna lie to you. Have you seen him, Van Dijk, this season? Yeah. He's carrying that.
He's been like that last season as well.
I don't think they need anyone, man. This Van Dijk.
It's the same guy, man.
That's the question here. Like, how long do you reckon Van Dijk can keep playing at this level? Like, he's 34 now. Like, how many years he's got left in this level? Because
I think,
defenders can play for long, bro. Like,
exactly.
You look at Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva's still playing, and he's 40 plus. So Van Dijk looks like he's a physical specimen. He's built like a monster. And Van Dijk knows he doesn't need to go up and down the channel. He needs to stay high up the pitch. Whenever there's a counter, the way he kind of sort of gallops down and recovers. He's such a smart defender. Look, if he can stay fit and his his hunger for success can continue, then I'm sure he can play for another five seasons easy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Not only that as well, with Van Dijk, he doesn't really use his attribute is reading the game. It's not so much. He's not a combative defender like that. So, and his lowest level is probably still higher than everyone else's level. So even if he does drop a level, he's probably still going to be good enough to be playing for Liverpool for years to come. So I think that's more of the case. He's just so good. He's better than everyone anyway. It's like Messi. It's like how Messi was when he was just better than everyone.
That's why I didn't entertain this when some rivals are saying, when everyone's saying our centre back crisis, Kanai's injury prone, Gomez injury prone. I get all that. Leone's a kind of an unknown entity. We're being honest, no Liverpool fans really watched, and if they tell you they're probably lying. But Van Dijk, I won't entertain he's not getting any younger. Yeah, cool, but he's still keeping a level. Without him against Newcastle, we don't win that game. And it's because he set that level so much. People don't even, unless you're a Liverpool fan, I don't think people recognize how good he was that game, because it's the norm. Once upon a time, it was a norm for him. Do you know what I mean? So he was immense, and I agree with Miz. I've said 37, 38 is when I think you'll see him tail off. He's easily got another 3-4 years in him. Unless, like you said, Miz, if he was to get God forbid, but if he was to get a peak injury, then that's when I think the decline will come earlier. But if he stays fit, he's still the best, man. He's still the best.
Bro, you have to put him up there, man. Like, it's bad, yeah. We used to have a bad year, Liverpool, yeah. Like, he's only had a 2-year peak. Who remembers them days when we used to
remember, bro. We were fighting.
Bro. I swear down, but nah, he's in the conversations for the Premier League all-time best defenders.
Not just Premier League,
100%.
of all time ever.
Oh no, yeah, 100%, yeah, all time.
Probably, for all time ever. Yeah.
I always said when he only had 1 champs and 1 prem, I said he needs a multiples of one of them, maybe another chance, another prem. And now he's got that, he can proper stake his case. You see the Terrys, the Rios, the Vidic, the companies, they've got multiple of these things. This is why we were so desperate for players like him and Salah to even greater their legacy to get multiples. If he was to win a third, which I think he does, then he's.
I'm still not taking him over Rio though. I'm still having Rio over.
Nah, you're going mad, Saeed. You're going mad.
Rio's a bad boy, but this is the best.
Van Dijk's the best thing. You've not seen a centre back in your lifetime, bro. In your lifetime, you've not seen a centre back better than Van Dijk.
What do you mean?
No,
Are you mad?
No way,
bro. Are we forgetting? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know, I was like. No, you know, I've seen some serious defenders, man. Maldini, Nestor, Cannavaro, like Sergio Ramos. I can carry on, by the way.
Sergio Ramos. You think Ramos is better than Van Dijk?
It's crazy.
Oh my!
Do you know what they'll say? Do you know what they say? All these other centre backs are more decorated. They've won more. I get that, but ability, just what he can do.
No, ability, but are we saying that Sergio Ramos is better than
Van Dijk, bro? What are we doing?
Don't be silly, man. Don't be silly, bro. People just say these.
I don't know if it's biased now because but people forget. Look, Ramos, brother, are you man like serious, bro? Like Ramos got the heartbeat.
Ramos.
Was he not? Hold on a minute. Was he not at the heartbeat of what Real Madrid done?
100%. 100%.
Was he not at the heartbeat? Yeah, but people say this all the time. They do the same thing with like Marcelo and stuff like that. Marcelo wasn't better than Ashley Cole. You know what I'm saying? People
bro,
do this
are you mad?
Oh,
yes, there's a mad case for that, bro. You crazy,
Marcelo, bro. Ashley Cole is one of Saeed. Ashley Cole.
No. Ashley Cole is
Marcelo. He couldn't defend like Ashley Cole. He could not defend like Ashley Cole. I'll say that from now.
I get that.
Cole was a monster going up and down. Do you know what I mean? He was incredible.
Ashley Cole's better than Marcelo. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you're mad. You're real. You're something against Real Madrid players, man.
What do you think of Saliba? What about Saliba? Where does he rank all-time list for Premier League?
I knew you had to chuck in your Arsenal.
Where's Gahey? Where's Gahey?
He's got it.
Where's Gahey?
Saliba's linked to Real Madrid, isn't it? Where does he rank? Is he up there?
Nah, Saliba's he's 23, bro. He needs to do.
You reckon he's gonna be better than Van Dijk one day?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Who's got man? Give me your like. Give me like who? So who would you say like your centre backs that you rate? D. Give me a few names
across the world or Premier League.
Now just all time. Like give me your all time.
Cannavaro, Maldini, Nestor. Because I actually saw these guys play. Nestor.
Yeah.
You got like obviously Van Dijk, Terry Real, the basic ones. But I rate players like Yap Stam and Sol Campbell just as high as those guys because those guys was up there.
That's fair.
So you got those guys. You got the Cavalios that were underrated players like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them, really.
Italians had some mad ones. Like you'd have to put like Chiellini there too. Like those guys were good defenders as well.
Yeah, but even though players like you got people like PK and stuff that have achieved a lot, but I wouldn't put PK in that bracket. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of players that are good.
You know what it is, though, man? What you said before, though, why I find it disrespectful is that Rio was a pioneer, man. He was a one.
No, but Saeed, you're falling into that trap. You see, with debates, if you say player A is better than player B, it doesn't mean you think player B is bad. We're not saying Rio's bad. Rio was a cold, but like,
if Van Dijk was at Real Madrid, when Ramos was there, they would have done exactly the same thing.
Exactly. Say that again.
If Van Dijk
probably would have even done more, bro.
If Van Dijk was at Real Madrid instead of Ramos, they would have done exactly the same thing.
People forget Rio Ferdinand, like in terms of like a ball playing like centre back, in terms of like the modern day defender, Rio was a pioneer, bro.
Yeah,
you get me? Yes, it was. I'm talking about in the league. Bro. Like Rio was one of them. Like, playing up.
How many times has Real won the League Cup for you lot?
Brother, League Cup, man. This brother, you all right, bro?
Huh?
I don't know what Dean's talking about, bro. What are you on about?
Yeah, you all right, bro?
I love that. I love that question.
I'm thinking about your current.
That's a timeout. That's a timeout.
Wait. Let's be fair with that question.
I'm asking about League Cups, bro. This ain't Palace, bro. You know what I mean?
This conversation is too high for him, Saeed. It's too high for him.
No, listen. You know what I mean? Know your level, bro. Know your level, man.
I'm thinking, I'm trying to relate to tonight. I want to do Grimsby preview as well. Like, I want to see like legacy. We get
that's where the joke came
it's
from.
not called Carabao Cup. It's called the League Cup. Like, how many times does the Real win it? Because you got some funny back in your club right now as well, man.
Right, there's no guarantee you win that game tonight. By the way, we're gonna get to that. There's no guarantee.
I will lock off.
Excited, man.
You know what I'll say?
We'll be at the car park. I'm at the car park. I'm already there.
I'm gonna fight to Grimsby, man.
And do you know what I'll say? Yeah, this is why I like the Carabao Cup in the last couple of years. Yeah, it's not like there's extra time. If you're 0-0 or behind at 80th minute, nerves will start kicking in because it goes straight to penalties. Like if it's a draw,
man.
And then it's anyone's game.
Out, you know, there's a lot of Premier kids that are out.
Exactly.
Leeds went out to Sheffield Wednesday, who fielded, by the way. Did you see the Sheffield Wednesday? They're in turmoil. They fielded like kids
the
out there.
stadium was empty.
Empty, and they lost. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but the thing is, the crazy stat I will give you though, the crazy stat. The last time United were in the second round of the Carabao Cup, they lost to MK Dons 4-0. I don't know if you remember that. I think it was Will Griggs. So listen, I don't know. And for me, it's brother, like, you just gotta win, man. Like, yeah, it is what it is.
When is the night football finally back to United, man? How excited are you though? It's been a while. When is the night football?
Listen, are you going to We're gonna wait for the fall off. Palace fall off will be there this year.
Yeah, he was bored. He wants to get involved.
You lot ban at West Ham, you know. You lot ban at West Ham. You've just been bantering West Ham, yeah. West Ham have won the Conference League. You better win the Conference League, you know.
Okay, we'll see.
No. Someone will see. You man bantering Lawless. You gotta win the Conference League because they did it. You gotta do it, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is today 8 p.m. kickoff? Is it 8
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. kickoff.
Bro, just imagine it's Bayern Munich away, bro. It's calm Wednesday night football, bro. You know Champions League.
Listen, we've had enough Champions League.
It's comedy, bro.
Free Champions League. Hold on a minute. We've got free Champions League. What have you got?
No, we haven't. I'm just saying, like,
why are you know what it is, yeah? I try to ask him, man. What is your European heritage? Explain to people.
As European
zero.
Hold on. Let me say something.
Zero.
Zero. Hold
on. Zero, man. Zero. Everyone else, bring me your European heritage.
Okay, cool.
Chelsea, talk to me. What's your European heritage?
Bro, we've got 2 Champions League, bro. Come on. And we're world champions right now.
Rums, what are you saying? Rums, how many you got?
Hey. Yeah, okay. Hey.
Man.
You know what I mean? D, you're going to get there. Don't worry, D. You're going to get there, man. You're going to get there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's close.
We're all rooting for you. All of us here. All of us inside, we're playing European football this year, innit? Apart from you, so like we're going to be watching it today. Carabao Cup.
You know what? I'm not even trolling. Bro. I'm saying it from now. Yeah, I'm saying it from now. I think Grimsby win on penalties. I think this is a draw and they win on penalties. I can see it.
He's like a fly kick, bro. He's like a fly kick.
And then Amarim is under even more pressure. Then Burnley,
if Amarim goes right, he needs to get sacked.
If 100%. Even if you don't win it in normal time. Do you know what?
Bro, do you know what the big question is as well?
Time?
Yeah, if he doesn't win in normal time, he's got to get sacked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know what the big
question
is?
Even if he wins on penalties,
No, that is.
What team are you gonna play? You're gonna go for what?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what he's gonna do, man. I'll be real with you, man.
Saeed, I was gonna ask you. Is Kobe gonna start? That's the big question.
Yeah.
Did you not see the athletic report today, by the way? Boy, man, it might be over for Kobe. I'll be real with you, man.
No, but 1 minute I'm seeing a report he's happy and he wants to stay. Then I'm seeing he wants to leave. Like,
no,
I don't know
man.
what to believe.
If you go and read the athletic report this morning by Laura Whitwell, like the manager's thinking of a replacement for Bruno. not for Kobe. Not in terms of look. I'll read you this report here now. Yeah, let me just read you this report, which is quite damning this morning from the Athletic. It says here, aside from Carlos Baleba, Man United's long-term search for midfielder has focused more heavily on identifying an alternative to Bruno Fernandes. Some would say play alongside either Casemiro or Ugarte, one who will replace Mainu within the squad as per Amrin's description of his role, man. So he has no plans with Kobe Mainu, bro. He has none. So this is what I'm saying. Like, that's why he's now open to the move now. Which is
how much would he cost?
Apparently, the report says like 45 million, bro.
Yeah, we need to ask him to go and get him immediately. 45
million. They say it in the report.
Remember, like 6 months ago or like a year ago, they were saying Kobe Mainu is better than Adam Wharton. What the hell?
They were. They weren't just saying Adam Wharton.
No, but you know what it is here? No respect. I'm not even going to respect Adam Wharton here, but we forget like Kobe Mainu was playing in the final for the Euros, like with England. Like,
what happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Yeah,
so FA Cup winning goal is like
FA Cup winning goal.
He kept them in the Europa League as well. Remember that goal?
Yeah.
Last goal and stuff.
What happened was he came from the Euros. He came from the Euros injured. He was struggling. He had a couple of injuries last summer. Yeah, again, people can say whatever excuses. Yeah, he didn't find his rhythm. Obviously, Ten Hag got sacked. Amrin came in. Amrin wasn't really playing him, bro. He wasn't really involved with him in the teams. He was playing Ugarte. He was playing Bruno. Obviously, he's playing him in that system as well. Then he's kind of just phased him out. Like if you look at the last 10 games, he's barely been playing. Like if you look at Europa League games, he come off the bench most of the time. In the actual Europa League final, he played what? He came on the 89th minute, bro. So you can clearly see he doesn't rate him. Then the biggest indictment was he said, "Yo, he's fighting for Bruno's position." So Maine's probably looked at him and thought, you know what, man? I ain't got no spot in this team because I'm fighting for Bruno. If I was fighting for Ugarte's position or Casemiro, I'd get in. But the manager clearly is specifying, I'm fighting for Bruno's position. And he ain't going to get swapped. He ain't going to get subbed. And he's never going to not be on the bench. You feel me?
Do you know what side, though? This is a dangerous game Amram's playing there because obviously he's the manager. He makes the final call. Cool, but one thing about United, even through history or class of 92 and whatnot, you look back your youth that have come from Carrington, right? Amram's already got enemies in the fact most of your fans want him gone as it is. You now get rid of a Carrington boy who basically saved you 2 seasons ago. He's going to create even more enemies because you even saw with Rashford, it took how many years for United fans not to turn, but to finally accept, you know what, it's time to move on. They're going to back Maine because Maine is at the start of his career. Rashford was like, come towards his peak. He's in his peak. Mainly's kind of at the start. And Amram's going to just create even more enemies. And I think this is going to cause unrest between the fans and there is already unrest, but this is...
Oh, there is already.
It's going to amplify it. It's going to amplify it even more.
You don't want to be losing your especially English talent as well. You don't want to be losing your best promising youngster because he's the best youngster at your club and the one that looks like he's got the most potential. You don't want to be losing him. We did that for years, losing talent. You can't be losing him. You're Man United. He should be dying to stay there, and you should be building your club around him. That's what it's meant to be.
100%.
And 45 million. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's criminal, man. Like for me, like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's a like you got a week left now. It is not even a week left. There's a couple of days. I can't really see anything materialize in the next couple of days, but you know what I mean, bro. This will be like almost like see me, yeah. I'm never play FC, yeah. Like in terms of like I'm a United fan, right? So, but this now, you see the United fan base, yeah. The ones that were back in Amrin, they've left him completely, bro.
Because of the main thing, innit?
Because of the main thing, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's mad, you know, bro. Because that just shows you, man, like the importance of the player, bro. You can't like it's like the club selling Wharton or one of your prize asset, Saka or whatever, Chelsea. I don't know who they have in the column.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, who it is, Saeed. If this was just a player that hadn't come from your academy, I think the fans would be a bit more accepting. It's the fact he's been at the club since age 7, 8. Like, like, all he knows is Man United, and the fact naturally fans, you love one of your own. You have that affinity. Do you know what I mean? So. Yeah, man, it will be mad.
Yeah,
where do you reckon you're going to finish this year? Like based on how the season started, because I know he was getting happy before the season started.
Listen, I've made my prediction. You know, I mean, me and D have gone back and forth. I don't want to get into another argument. I've said top 5 for me, United, because I just think with one game a week and the players we bought.
No,
yes.
I leave him because he knows.
We're talking about Premier League, right?
Let's not do it today.
Yes, Premier League, bro. Premier League.
This has been a mad show.
Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait.
Palace,
they got one game a week.
Let me tell you what he thinks. Yeah, he thinks Man City are going to win the league, and he thinks
no. Liverpool are going to win the league.
Oh my days.
Yeah. No, I've got Man City top 4.
Maybe he swapped it, D. Maybe he swapped. First he said City, then he swapped it. Then he swapped it.
No, he said if they get Isaac, he believes it. He swaps it. He didn't say if they don't get Isaac.
No, if they get Isaac, I'll still put.
He did. And we currently actually don't have him still. I'm even getting a bit worried.
What I did say though, I looked at Liverpool, City's defense. And it's a big problem, and that's why.
Both of you said that. Both of you said that.
To be fair, I think D said that.
So you've changed your prediction from 2.
No, I've changed it, but I think it's right. Everyone's got a right to change their.
Okay, I didn't know you changed. But
I changed it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like I said, if by the end of the window we haven't got what we want, then I think everybody will change their predictions. I think that's what we've all kind of looked at. We've done on the big 6. Once the transfer window's closed, then we may change the predictions. It may go from 5th. To wherever, you know what I mean? But now, wherever, you know what I'm saying? It's there a 5th right now. I'm gonna lock in. You know what they say? Lock in your answer. I've locked in my answer, and then later on, if things happen, then I might change it.
Anyone can do that side.
But what I will say though is, Newcastle are not showing me anything that I'm gonna be worried about. I'll be honest with you.
What? They were better than Liverpool.
Hey, no.
Listen, hold on a minute. Aston Villa. I don't know if you are watching Aston Villa right now. They have not shown anything to be worried about.
Then I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah, go on.
Then Brighton. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. They've got problems as well. We can speak to some Brighton fans. They have got problems, striker issues and whatnot. Again, I know what he's going to say. What have United shown?
What the hell?
Okay. Let me land. I hear it. But I'm naturally going to back my club in it. I'm naturally going to do that. You feel me? But what I will say, though, is it will change based on what happens now until the end of the transfer window. And then we go from there. You feel me? Like, it's a prediction of the day. This is what I predict. Everyone gets their predictions wrong. We all make predictions at the start of summer, yeah? How many of them are wrong? Let's be honest, man.
No, but I love making predictions. But most of them, a lot of them are wrong, but they're informed judgments, you know what I mean, with logic and reason. That's how people make judgments. Your judgment is based on what?
Mine mainly is based on expectation. Is it based on reality? No. Mine is mainly based on expectation. The fact that we have spent money. Hold on a minute.
Based on reality.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I'm not doing reality. I told you. I don't do reality. My expectation is there. Even now. Hold on a minute. If the new manager comes in, right, I still expect. Say now, for example, we get Iraola. I am still expecting Iraola to get top 5 this season. I'm not gonna let him slide and say, you can't finish not less than that. I'm not saying he should be sacked by it, but I think for me, he should be getting top 5 this season. That's it.
If you finish top 10, I think that'll be good for you. I think
brother,
he does predictions on expectation, but reality is mental.
The thing is, let me say, we keep saying this every time, but you know my expectation, so we're kind of repeating it every week. Like I've got United 5th, and that's that simple.
You know, I know Saeed's not capping yet. I remember when he signed Sancho, Varane, and Ronaldo, and you said we're winning the league. You said we expect us to win the league.
At the time, bro.
Saeed does the expectation thing. He doesn't really do the here and now.
Here and now, bro. Bun the here and now, man. I'm sorry, man. Man, listen to me, We've got this United team.
Why stop at top 5? Why not go for the title? Why stop?
Why not go for the title? Why?
No, we're not there yet. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when there's the title, but that ain't anytime soon. I'll tell you that right now. But like I said, man, right now we'll see what happens in it with this manager. But I'm still saying top 5. End of the day, that's what I expect. That's what I demand, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Tottenham. All of a sudden, I get it. They've got a new manager, but now they've finished 17th, and they've spent less than us, by the way, and they're still demanding top 5 this season. Yes, they've got a better manager, but they're now demanding that they could go and reach top 5. So I don't know. I don't see why.
Because of their manager, not because of
expectation,
because of reality.
Listen,
the reality of the situation is they got a manager.
They're still demanding top 5. They're still demanding top 5. Even though the manager's still there, still demanding top 5. So I don't care what anybody says.
I'll be real. I don't feel good.
Let me get these super chats in. Then we're gonna move on to Chelsea. I know Miz has got a dip soon. Ali says Peter Odemwingie should get in his car and drive it to Newcastle just in case. Yeah, that for me is the top goated moments, man, on Sky Sports, man. Just turning up here and saying, yo, man, like I want to sign for, was it Portsmouth, I think? At that time, it was crazy, man. Like he was a madman. Palace fans should be afraid. Woody Johnson is one of the worst NFL owners, no lie. New York Jets suck so much because of him.
Yeah, I've heard of this as well, but Woody Johnson not running a football club. He's there for the finances. So
yeah, man. Baby Danso says, Rums, thoughts on Chelsea take legal action over Rio. Stein, you excited about Grimsby tonight? Yeah, what's this all about? Wait.
They're taking legal action.
Yeah, I seen that today, man. Like,
that's what I mean. When you do well, now problems occur because before that,
they're learning from Forest, bro. They're learning from Forest. Forest started
before that goal, they weren't going to take no legal action. But I didn't even know about that LJ Brown. But that's a bit.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
I don't know how true this is because I feel like it would have been out there a bit more. Big up LJ there.
Yeah, big up LJ, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Sai, don't forget to answer the question. Sai, go back. There's a question there, bro.
Which one? Oh, this one here. Yeah, shush. Yeah,
That's
LJ Brown, shush, man. That's it, man. You know what I mean? He knows, man.
He paid money for that, bro. Like, he did that whole question at the end.
Why is Kevin Dancer wearing Liverpool shirt? Do you get that a lot, by the way?
You
Kevin
man
Dancer?
Everywhere, bro. Even Carnival, people stuff. You look like Dancer, and I was like, I don't, bro. I don't.
Yeah. I don't know why they say that, man. Forget 5th, man. We need to win 2 games in a row first. Yes, it's true as well. Why is people saying Indie Bomber? Listen, I don't really listen to Indie, man. Indie Callier, bro.
You know what the bomber is? Do you know what the bomber is? Apparently, Trent back to Liverpool, but you can't move twice in one window. So
what?
It's
back to Liverpool. What?
I'm just reading it now. Apparently, it's Trent back to Liverpool, but you can't move twice in a window anyway.
How much?
Why would he leave?
I've not read the sum just yet, but apparently Alonso don't like him already. Apparently
Carvajal's back in the team, which I did say, by the way, on the Big Six. They all laughed at me.
You said it.
They all laughed at me. They said, bro, they think Carvajal's a scrub, bro. He's not a scrub, man. He just had an injury. You know what I mean? Listen, Indy Callier, you are ruining your reputation, bro. Ruining it. Like,
apparently, man.
It's City. It's City.
Yeah, I've just read it. City.
I was gonna say, man.
That would be dark. The way he left Liverpool to go to
D. See, before you went to Madrid, I was a bit relaxed. If you also go to City, then I'm on him. Bro. I always said,
bro. Listen, if that happens,
let's see if everyone thinks that players should go for their dreams and it should be all nice. Yeah, let's see if it's all about the player. Let's see what happens.
That would be mad.
I can't see him go to another Prem team. I can't. Him to KD, him to Haaland. Bro, he'll get like 10, 15 assists alone just for Haaland.
Yeah,
bro, didn't he take Spanish lessons all this time to learn fluent Spanish and only for him to turn back to City?
Yeah, bro, exactly.
Guardiola speaks Spanish, you know. Guardiola speaks Spanish very well. So.
Not just Guardiola, Rodri, Ruben Diaz.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah. Listen. I ain't really listening.
But you know what, Saeed? I have to actually give you a credit because when you get a lot of things wrong, you get corn. So you have to give you a flower. I remember that big six. I remember that big six effort. You said when Carvalhal comes back, don't be surprised if Trent is second trade. You did say
but Roms, the different reason why he got it right is because he based it on reality, not expectation. You know what I'm saying?
Just to speak on Chelsea, man. Fermin Lopez, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That player's a baller, man. I've rated him for the last couple of years now, especially when he was playing in the Olympics, I think, as well. He's a baller, man. Because now apparently Tottenham are after Xavi Simons, man. According to Bill. But what's going on? What's the latest, man, with Chelsea, man?
Bro, I think yesterday when we did the All You Can Eat Chelsea episode, there was a really good portion where Eunice said, which made a lot of sense. So basically, I don't know if you guys are aware, we've been sanctioned by UEFA. So we had to make sure that from a FA point of view, our FFP and the PSR and all of that nonsense was in order, and it has been for the past couple of seasons. But now that we were in Europe last season in Conference League, obviously this season in the Champions League back again. Now we've got to comply with the UEFA's FFP and the PSR rules and whatnot. And one of the things that UEFA put out was that whatever transfer dealings that we do this summer, it's got to balance out. It's got to net out.
Yeah.
The only level of loss that we can have is, I think it's about 20 million. So whatever we buy, whatever we sell, the max loss that we can incur is 20 million. So having thought about that, it all now starting to make sense why Nkunku needs to go, why Jackson needs to go. Because if these two don't go, we can't actually get Xavi Simons or Garnacho. Even though these two really want to come to Chelsea Football Club, Nkunku and Jackson need to go. So Nkunku seems to be connected with Simons still, because there's been rumors that Leipzig want him, and he apparently supposedly also wants Leipzig. But the problem here is we need a certain price for Nkunku because we need to balance the books. So we're saying, look, Nkunku's minimum 40 million. Maybe we'll do a deal for about 35, right? But Leipzig also understands that Nkunku is not in favor for us. Like they know they're playing the game. You don't want Nkunku, so what's the problem? Give us for cheap. Do you know what I mean?
Cheap.
And then on top of that, we're saying Simons is worth about 50 million euros. They're saying Simons is worth about 60 million euros. So we can't be paying overs and getting unders for Nkunku, or else we're going to get done in terms of our balancing out the book. So now this is why all these other clubs are circling around and knocking on the door of Xavi Simons, which is why I think we started to look at alternatives with Fermin Lopez. Is he somewhat of an alternative scenario for Xavi Simons? Look, I still don't know. Like, this has come out of the blue. Obviously, Ornstein has reported it, so there's some truth behind it. I don't watch. I mean, I do watch Barcelona here and there, but not as much as you, Saeed. I know you cover a lot of Barcelona watch-alongs and whatnot. But from what I've seen of Fermin Lopez, he looks like a baller. Like, he looks like a genuine baller. But the problem is there's too many ballers in Barcelona. That's why he doesn't get the opportunity to play as much as he really should be. I don't know, man. Look, for us, the biggest concern right now, in order to bring players in, Nkunku and Jackson's got to go. If they don't go, then forget about it. It's not going to happen. None of these players are going to come in, except for Garnacho. I think Garnacho, if we get that price of about 30 to 35 million, because there's rumors about Tariq George potentially going to Roma, so there's going to be money that we're going to make there. As long as Garnacho is about 30, 35 million, then it's going to happen. But if United stick firm with the 50 million, I don't think we can reach those levels, because we're not going to be.
Fabrizio's killed the Garnacho deal, man. He's killed it off, man. This guy's tweeting about every single second, man. I'm not even excited anymore, man.
I don't even see with them, because I just wait for everyone else to talk about it. I just leave it. I don't even.
Yeah, bro. Like,
you wait till it's official, isn't it?
You're on me. You're on me.
Yeah. Gives me peace of mind as well. Gives me peace of mind as well.
He does that, man.
I hear that.
Same thing, like 20 times a day. So it's like you can't even take it, right?
He's never telling us a fee, by the way. He's not telling us a fee. Why does he not tell us a fee about Garnacho? He's not telling us a fee. He just keeps saying.
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't know.
Well, yeah, I guess.
He knows everything, bro. He knows everything.
We don't know everything. He got so many stuff wrong. He got the end of release clause wrong as well. He said it ends on the 1st of August.
Not in that terms, but in terms of Garnacho, I think I literally think Garnacho is texting him. I really do.
Wait, apparently he's an agent now. Have you not heard of that, Fabrizio?
He's talking to his agent.
No,
oh, he's an agent.
I don't know if he's an agent, but agents always go to him. Like agents.
No, I heard that he's become an agent. Someone told me this. He's become like an agent or something. Like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he is.
I don't know if he's trying to get
the reach that he has. Imagine he becomes an agent. Like the reach he's gonna have.
I want to know how he makes his money. How does he make money by doing that?
Engagement, isn't it?
Yeah, engagement. Yeah.
I have a look at his post. Yeah. Every post has about 1 million plus impressions.
Broken, you know. Imagine he was an agent. He has all the power in the world. Like if he wants to sell one of his players, he can just make up a story like that. Like,
but if that's a player for your club, let's say he's an agent for a player for your club, that is headache. That he can just disrupt. He can just disrupt that everyone. That bro. Like I would not want him to be an agent for one of my players at Liverpool. No way.
But he will definitely get to that level though. I reckon in the next maybe I don't know how many years, but he will be like almost like the George Mendes of football kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like see how George Mendes has got everyone on lock.
Yeah.
So he will become that kind of guy basically, which is listen, man. End of the day, man, it's like money rules, isn't it, guys, man? You know what I'm saying?
What do you reckon we'll get there first? United winning the league or Fabrizio becoming an agent? What happens first?
What's going to happen is Chris Miles will get relegated in that time. What's happening is Chris Miles will get relegated in that time.
Any question? I mean, like, why get mad? I hear it.
I hear it.
It's going to happen in a few years' time. Because you said you're going to.
I hear this, man. Like, it's funny, man. You see, you know what it is? Yeah, I always say in life, yeah. There's certain clubs that don't deserve trophies, man. And I think Palace is one now.
No,
you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, I swear down, bro. There's certain clubs, yeah.
No, it's just because of him. It's just because of him.
Now, but certain clubs don't deserve trophies.
Why say he's so triggered today?
I'm not triggered, man.
He's always like this. He's always like this.
Only United.
He's a really, you know what I've realized about Saeed? He's a really sensitive soul. He's a real sensitive. You know what, look at him receiving. Look at Saeed. If you look at Saeed,
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, bro.
You know what it is, chilling. You don't look like you're chilling. You know what it is, you know what it is, bro. Miz is chilling. If you look at Miz is chilling. You look on the edge of your seat. You're leaning forward.
Manda, you know what it is? Manda, you know what it is? Miz is it's just been a long time. Like it's been a long time. You know, I think you're quite reactive to it. When something's been a long time, bro, you're just to get.
The thing is that with D told me that Eze wasn't leaving. Remember when it was on these shows? Eze wasn't leaving.
I didn't think he told me that as well. He told me that.
You know I mean, so D loves to talk, innit? Like D's been humbled how many times, but you know what it is though? Fair play to him. He's one of them.
So D, does this mean the fact you're saying Gay's not leaving? That means he actually is. Well, I see.
I would actually. He could. I think there's a bigger chance of Gay leaving than Eze would did because of the circumstances. But I don't know. I don't see him leaving based on what Glazer said. Glazer said he can't leave.
Exactly, man. Everyone knows what with Jones. That's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna speak, but
why is George talking?
What is Water leaving? Is Water leaving?
After the weekend he's had, George can speak still.
Is Water leaving? Is Water leaving? Is Water leaving?
No, Water's 100% not leaving. I can guarantee that right now.
No, next summer. Next summer, Water leaving.
Next summer, no. If Water leaves, I'll get Man United tattoo.
We could do a swap. Wait. Hold on. He said something.
It's not happening. It's Water.
Big up, Miz.
So Water leaves to get Man United tattoo.
Let's delve into that. Wait, slow down. Everyone slow down.
Yeah.
So what was the claim that you made? That what would you do?
Water's not leaving this summer.
No, I heard tattoo.
No. You said if Water leaves, you're getting Man United tattooed on your face.
This summer, yeah.
You said next summer as well.
No. I didn't say next summer.
So you know he's leaving it.
I think you did.
Yeah, I mean,
you need VAR.
Might leave.
Wow, man. You're selling club. You're selling club.
So you're selling Man United tattoo on the forehead.
You're basically a Brighton. You're basically a Brighton then.
No. But Saeed, this is the difference between Man and your club. Players, teams want our players. That's the opposite. Teams don't want your players.
Wow. The thing is, no. Hold on a minute. You are not going to. Hold on a minute. Don't glorify being a selling club, bro. You're not glorified. What you're saying is, hold on a minute. You just landed in the hot waters there. You're basically saying, but we don't get our players don't want to. Brother, your players want to leave, bro.
Facts.
Like, relax, man.
I don't think
Like,
they
your
wanna be.
players,
That's the problem with
it's in the
Gazey.
club, man. So let us know what talent you get, and we're just gonna.
You know what it is, Saeed? You know what the funny thing about it is?
James.
The reason why D's on these panels is not because of his club, it's because of him. This is the thing. It's actually because of you and your personality, bro. It's got nothing to do with your
That's
stuff.
so confident, by the way. It's good.
Yeah, I hope you understand that. It's got nothing to do
my
with your
club is going. My club is in well. That's why I'm here. My club is in well. I mean, we're the FA Cup holders, Community Shield holders.
Can we negotiate a deal?
Can we delve into the tattoos?
Is that the same as Arsenal? Is that what are we saying? Is that same as Arsenal saying?
Well, I mean, we've got the same European.
Don't try and trigger me. It's not gonna work.
Bro.
We got the same European heritage as Arsenal.
Don't try and trigger me.
As Arsenal. Yo, what is this? It's new fear unlocked, guys. You know what they say? New fear unlocked. Have you not got the same amount of trophies in 1 year that Arsenal did in 5 years? No,
we got more than Arsenal.
Why are you going to 5 years? What's your point, though? What's your point?
I don't know. I don't know what his point was.
Why do you have so much chat for me, bro? When you're competing with Crystal Palace.
Big up manager of the.
Are you talking to me? I can't believe Saeed is
real talk, man. Why does D chat to me about expectations? Where you finishing this year? When you can't even chat to Crystal Palace, bro.
Do you know what I've realized about Saeed? He really struggles with me. He struggles badly. When I ask him specific questions, he really can't figure it out with me. He really can't figure it out.
This is the funniest thing is, yeah.
You know what he does?
I'll let you land.
He messages me. He'll message me certain things, or he'll message little certain things, because you know what it is? He can't figure out how to answer the questions I ask him.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Are you done?
Saeed, quickly, yeah. You answer a question with a question, especially if
I don't do that. That's wrong. But no, I'm saying though.
He's just firing at me.
No, let me land. I'll let you land. But it's very funny. But how dare you talk to me about my expectation? Saeed, where you finishing? Expectation versus reality. But the guy right there, big up to D, has done the same amount in 1 year that you've done in 5-6 years, bro. You can't chat to me, bro.
I can chat to you.
We literally
just beat you. We just beat you.
You got to chat to Crystal Palace and them man there.
We literally just beat you.
I'll be real with you.
We beat you at your home ground. Literally just now.
Oh, you beat us. Okay. But again, that doesn't equate to trophies, though. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, until you win something, please leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Until you win the Premier.
Are you gonna be left alone? All right,
you will be unbearable. I'm not gonna lie to you. You will be unbearable when you win the Premier League and Champions League. I'm telling you now on this show, you will sit. I'm telling you, you will be unbearable. Until then, bro. You gotta remain humble, my brother.
Well,
you gotta remain humble.
You asked nicely to leave you alone. I'll leave you alone because you said
you're interrupting.
I'm saying
it felt like a plea. It felt like a plea, so I will leave you alone.
It's not a plea. It's a demand.
It felt like a plea. It felt like a plea. It felt like
you must.
Palace, I got a deal to make with you. Yeah.
I need to show something. You need to share the screen
quickly. How about 30 million and Reece Williams for Gahey? So we're giving you a centre back.
You're the agents and all that. You lot are I'm trying to get a deal negotiating for deals. I've never heard that before. I've never heard
who Reece Williams is. You look like you didn't even know who Reece Williams is.
I've never heard.
I ain't do none of that. I don't know who you said, but I ain't do none of that. Saeed, hold up. Saeed, don't let D talk to you like this. Let me show you something that you want. Hold up. And they've never got this. Hold up. Share the screen, bro.
Okay.
Share the screen. Share the screen.
He's trying to find a reason.
Share the screen. This is United this summer. Talk to them nice.
Hold on a minute. When I send Saeed things to screen share, he doesn't share it. But every time someone knows,
you've never once shared anything.
Share it quickly.
You've never once shared anything. You've never once shared anything.
Look, this is a trophy.
Summer series, man.
Summer series champion.
Put some respect to that trophy, man.
Wait, what trophy is that? What trophy is it?
Talk to them
It's
nice.
called the Premier League Summer Series trophy.
What trophy is it?
Summer series,
Premier League, bro. That's something that Arsenal have won.
Who's that behind who's that guy behind the trophy next to Fernandes?
Yeah, who even is that?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I don't speak Swahili. Who's the guy next to Fernandes? If you don't know,
Jim Thwaites. It might be Jim
Thwaites. It might be. Also, you don't know. All right, cool, perfect.
No.
You don't even know who's holding your trophy. You don't even know who that is.
I think it's Jim Thwaites. I think
what about the Snapdragon trophy? I swear you won 3 trophies this summer, innit?
Yeah, come on, bro, man. Listen, we've all won trophies this summer. Chelsea have won trophies, United have won trophies, Crystal Palace have won trophies. I think even Liverpool, did you win trophies this summer?
Man.
Did you not win the Emirates Cup though?
I don't think we won.
Are you classing that as a trophy or not?
No, I'm asking you. I want you to.
I don't know. We're looking for the big dogs today. You know what I'm saying this week, this year, we're not finishing. We're not saying top 5 based on expectation, not reality. You know what I mean? We're living in the real world. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to
big
get
dogs.
The real trophies.
But you know what it is though? You say this every year though. That's the maddest thing about it, guys.
Yeah, we do, but so do you.
No, but
you've gone viral more times. You've gone viral more times than anyone. I know.
No, but what I'm saying is though, you say this every year. You're gonna win the big trophies, but it never happens.
So do you.
No, but I'm just letting you know though. Like we've won a couple of trophies here and there.
Are they the big ones that you won? Are they the big ones that you won?
No, but we won that in 2013. You know what I mean? The last one you won.
Are they the big ones?
Already win stuff, and you just have to chill and let these man just go.
You have to rest. You just have
go
to
ahead, bro.
Yeah,
go
man.
ahead.
Crazy, man.
What
I'm saying to you is though, like Arteta's got to win. He's got to win the Premier League and all the Champions League.
We know that. We know that. But like I said, Arteta is gonna have to. He's got a choice. He's got a decision to make, innit? Whether he leaves or not. He has to win trophies, innit? Everyone knows that, man. He's on fine margins, innit? Fine lines.
Especially now when you got Hincapi potentially coming in, and apparently he's a set piece demon as well. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not one of them people that pretends I know everything about every player. I ain't got a clue how he plays. I'll do the same thing everyone else does and watch YouTube clips, bruv, and do some research in it.
Yeah, the thing is with the title race this year, which is quite funny, is that Liverpool defensively don't look the same, or they now got element of like they want to be more expansive, which will leave like room for the teams to hurt them.
Can I just say though, Saeed, with that take, because you're not the only one. Everyone has majority have the same take as you, but this is why I'll say to rivals that there's 2 reasons why you should be worried. The fact we're not playing well and still winning, that's number 1. We're still getting it done. Whether it's last minute, whatever you want to say, we're still winning. And 2, you lot probably don't know this stat. McAllister and Gravenberch, our 2 best midfielders, by the way, have not started a game together since Spurs in April. They've not played, and they're a big part. Your midfield is your nucleus. They're a big part of how we play, right? They protect the back four and whatnot. So them 2 have not started yet. So when everyone's like, Liverpool this, Liverpool that, yes, I'm not going to lie, we have looked defensively shaky. Palace, Bournemouth, and Newcastle, we have. But we've not had our strongest, and we all know how important midfields are. That's why City didn't win the league last season, because their midfield, Rodri came out and they just broke down.
But what I will say to that, Roms, though, is the difference is with Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai, that's an energetic midfield and it works well. But when you put Wirtz instead of Szoboszlai, it becomes weak physically. Having McAllister and Wirtz in the 8 and the 10 is quite weak physically. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference I would say.
Do you know what I think Slot's going to do in game? Because by the way, I don't agree with this notion Wirtz might have to play left wing. No. I paid that money for him to play 10. I don't want to do the makeshift thing.
It's only been 2 games anyways. 2 games.
Exactly. It's only 2. But what I will say, D, is this is where I trust Slot. I think if there's games where there will be games where it's McAllister, Gravenberch, and Wirtz are midfield 3. If we do look susceptible and teams are running through us, I trust my manager to bring on a Szoboszlai to shore things up. Do you get it? Let's say we're 1-2 ahead and it's looking a bit, the other team's getting back into the game. He'll then put Szoboszlai on to nullify all that. So I think, look, I get it. It's content creating that people, but I feel like people are doing too much on Liverpool, because say what you want about us, we're still on the same points as Spurs and we're still 100% our maximum points. So people are jumping the gun a bit too much. When we've got our full team, then judge us. But our 2 best midfielders haven't even started a game together yet. So just a bit of karma. But I will say we have not looked good in our last 3 games. I'll admit that we haven't. But we're getting the job done.
I'm not even saying Liverpool ain't going to win the league, but I truly believe that Arsenal's got the most balanced squad right now.
I agree.
And Liverpool squad being together. Well, to be fair, you signed a lot of new players this summer, but Arsenal's squad being together, the key players have been together for a minute. So has Liverpool's, to be fair, as well. But Arsenal should be favourites. They should be favourites. They spent £1 billion now. They signed their creative player in Eze. They've got the striker in Gyökeres. The defense was already sorted. They might sign another centre back as well. No squad can be perfect. There isn't a squad that's perfect. I don't think Liverpool's squad last year was perfect when they won the league. But despite that, you know, they still got a job done. So I think it's all over to Arsenal. No more excuses this year. Either get a job done or
I agree.
If you don't win the Premier League this year, I think the project has just been a failure. I don't care how far it's brought you.
Arteta's project.
Yeah, Arteta's project. Yeah.
No, I kind of agree. I'm kind of inclined to agree with you. I wouldn't say we're quite favourites because I think to be actually favourites, we might have the most balanced squad potentially and a good enough squad to win the league. But to be favourites, I think you still need to have done it before. I don't think you can be favourites when you've not done it before. Do you know what I mean? I think that's
but when Liverpool done it, but when Slot came in, that was his first.
Yeah, but they've got winners in the team. We don't have any, so I don't think you can say we're favourites, but we're definitely good.
You're meant to have these class win the league. I mean, we didn't have no winners in our team. We still won a trophy. Newcastle didn't have that many winners.
That's not the league, though. That's not the league, though. I mean, leagues are different.
I know it's not the league, but this is the same competition that you was in, and you still couldn't win it.
No, but the league is that's a different thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have to win something. Even if we're not talking about the league, you have to win something. You can't just say
you think we have to win anything?
Yeah, I think the league at this point it has to be that as well. But if it's not the league, something else. Like, you can't say you don't have winners. Like, winners are made, bro. No one's born a winner. And if you're saying that Saka and all these players are world class, well, I don't know if you are saying that. I'm not going to put words in.
Saka is world class. I'm saying that.
Okay, cool. So if these players are that good, and Saliba, Gabriel, you got one of the best defenses, and Mikel Arteta is a great man.
Everything's working now. It's still
I agree with you, bro.
I think Dean knows that, though. Dean knows that.
There's no excuses this year. I think it's time now, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Do you know one thing I've seen a lot in the last few days, and I just don't agree with it at all. First of all, we all know Eze's best position is the 10. But people have this idea, once Odegaard comes back in, he's a bench player. He starts on that left, ahead of a Martinelli.
Yeah, he's on the left.
I think Eze starts regardless, whether it's the 10 or the left wing. Eze's in this team. People think, if Odegaard starts, it's still going to be Martinelli or Trossard. No. You don't pay that money, do that reveal and whatnot, coming home and whatnot, for him to be a bench player. Eze, I know what you're going to say, D. He's not as good on the left. I agree with that. But he's better than what they have on the left. Like, he's just better than what they have on the left. So Eze will start every game.
He'll be one of the best. Watch this. I'll tell you this now. I think we win the league this year. That's the first thing. The second thing is when he plays left wing, because he's going to play left wing, he will be one of the best left wingers in the league.
I agree with that. I agree with that. These
Why?
I said two things.
I feel for I'm actually happy for Eze because he's joined his boyhood club. Like for that in that aspect, like you can see he's smiling. He can't believe it. Like he's like, and he left respectfully as well. Like the way he's acting, you can tell he genuinely means it. But the expectation you lot have put on him, best of luck to Eze more than anything because I've seen Eze firsthand, and
you know they don't realize.
If I talk, it's gonna sound salty, and I've said this before. If I talk, it's gonna sound salty, so I'm not gonna talk.
I want to hear it.
Last season, at the start of last season, Eze wasn't injured. Let's just say that Eze turned up about 6 months later during the season. So
he doesn't have to be the main man in this game. All he has to do is make decisive moments.
But I'm with D.
One of the best wingers in the league.
I'm with Palestine. I've seen Eze play sometimes when he feels like it, man. You know what I mean? I'll be real with you. Like he looks like he's not in the. He's kind of. I don't know. He's playing. I'll be real with you, man. I'm not saying he's not a talented player, but I've seen Eze like almost.
You know the rebuttal to that, yeah. Arsenal D makes a good point. You see,
he does.
And I think you would agree, Palace, yeah. If Eze didn't play well, 7-8 times out of 10, Palace don't win. With Arsenal, because they got more quality than you, respectfully. If Eze don't play well, Arsenal can still win for a Saka, Gokre, other players. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal can still win. That's why I think the pressure's alleviated from. If anything, you'll see a better Eze because the mantle's not on him. Do you get the onus ain't on him to do well? Do you know what I mean? So I actually think he'll flourish for them. I hate this signing. I hate this signing, bro, because I think it's gonna work.
What you think about Martinelli then? Like Martinelli doesn't perform, then you have Gyökeres, you have Saka, and all these players that can perform. The point of
Martinelli's not as good as Eze.
No. But the point of Eze coming to Arsenal is that he needs to perform because Arsenal need to win the league. It's not like
I agree that.
But you're missing the
point of you signing Eze in the first place.
You're missing the point, though. The fact about Eze is that it's what we're buying. What we're buying is a player that we know that can turn up in big games. It's not just always about, he needs to perform for 38 games of the season. It's about performing in the biggest games. And then we know he can do that. That's the point. Martinelli can't perform in the biggest games. That's the difference here. So we're buying a player that is ready-made and can perform.
But that's not always an FA Cup run.
That's what you pay for, though, isn't it? That's what you pay for.
An FA Cup run, but as I've said, he has been inconsistent as well. That's the realistic aspect. You can look, you can ask for it. Yeah. That's why any single Palace fan that you talk to, I think if you speak to 1,000, only one might disagree. Elise is clear of Eze for a reason, because Elise, whenever he stepped on the pitch, Elise always performed.
But that's neither here nor there, though.
And that's why I do that by Munich. All I'm saying is be realistic with your expectation. I think Eze is a great player. I think with the low blocks, he's going to help you even further because he's that creative outlet. But you be realistic. Like you lot.
What's realistic though? I don't know what's realistic though. What do you class as realistic?
I don't know if he's going to be one of the best left wingers in the league. He's not even.
Yeah, that's what he's saying basically.
Definitely, bro.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the best left winger in the league now?
I don't. There isn't. I think in the left hand side, the league more than the right hand side.
Actually, dead. The left wingers actually dead.
So why would he's going to be one of the?
Yeah, but he's not left winger. We've seen him at Palace. He's not left winger. That's why.
That's at Palace. That's what I'm saying. That's at Palace.
It doesn't matter, bro.
That's crazy.
It doesn't matter. At least look at Elise. He's not Bayern Munich now.
You could argue Cunha. You can actually argue Cunha.
Cunha. Yeah.
Do you think Cunha is better than Eze?
As a left winger, yes. As a left winger. Not as a 10, but as a left winger.
Don't be chatting like this towards the end of the show, man. Respect my
You're better wide player than Eze.
Yeah, I mean, don't do that. Listen,
let's see what he does. Let's see. Like, he's you lot have...
Neto, man, he's been balling out. Semenyo as well. He's a baller as well.
You lot have done good. You lot have done good in terms of getting him, but let's see what he actually does for you lot.
You know what I'll say though, I think when Eze does start left wing, because when Odegaard obviously comes back from injury or whatnot, he will obviously start the 10. But I think the relationship with your left back is key. I think Eze will thrive better with Calafiori than a Miles Lewis-Skelly, because Miles Lewis-Skelly will invert. I think Calafiori will obviously overlap, and then Eze can cut in and get shots off or whatnot from the left. I think Eze and Calafiori will work more than a Miles Lewis-Skelly. And I actually think for the start of this season, you lot got options. I think Calafiori will start your games. Did you see in the first 2 games, he started well. You're not going to fix what's not broken. But I think Miles Lewis-Skelly and Eze, that's when you might see Eze's more average performances. But yeah, with Calafiori, I can see that working a lot.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any last couple of super chats that came in. No, there wasn't. Nah, man, listen, people, it's been a great show, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know what I mean? D tried to rattle. The other D tried to rattle as well, but listen,
you was rattled. You was rattled, bro.
He was rattled.
He was rattled.
He held it well, though. He controlled it, though. He controlled it today, though.
Controlled it well, man. Paul Scholes, man. Come on, bro. Look at me, man. That's one of my heroes, man. Paul Scholes, man.
You know what, Saeed? I can't wait. When Grimsby knock you out of penalties and we're here tomorrow morning.
I'm quitting YouTube. Are you mad? I'm quitting YouTube, man. You listen to Grimsby. My YouTube career.
Are you going to watch along today?
Yeah, there might be. Yeah, there might be.
Bro, just embrace it, bro. Just say, yeah, bro. Yeah, we'll be
Listen, I'm quitting YouTube. If we lose to Grimsby, I'm done with YouTube. You lot.
Yeah, you will be finished. You will be
2017 to 2025.
Finished.
Career done.
Wednesday night football are back, bro. United are back, man. Finally, bro. I'm excited.
Who you got the weekend, Saeed? Who you look at the weekend?
Early at home, man. Tough game again, man. I'm not asked.
Early at home.
What do you mean tough game? That shouldn't be a tough game. What do you
look at it? But what you're doing is right. What you do, you got the right mentality. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
So if you lose, you already said, but I said it would be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Regardless of what you said, you get cooked.
I don't know, man. Right now, I can't lie to you. I'm not doing no predictions, man. Just United win. That's it, man. I don't know what the score is.
Apart from top 5. You predict top 5.
Yeah. That's it, but we're going to find out, man.
Hey, D, who's this weekend?
Hey?
Palace.
We got Aston Villa on Sunday, 7 p.m.
Yeah, you need to beat them, man. They're
home
poor,
or away?
Away. We always get results against Aston Villa, though. It's crazy. We beat them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, with Eze. With Eze.
Well, we got Pino now, so don't worry. Yeah,
don't worry. We got,
I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's a downgrade.
You got Pino now. Did you just say you got Pino now?
No.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie to you. From Eze to Pino is mad, bro.
Crazy.
Well, we're gonna be tired, man. We got a game on Thursday. We got a Thursday game, innit? So we're gonna be tired. We're playing.
You played before then.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Yeah,
We're playing
I
tomorrow.
can't see nothing about Aston Villa win. I'll be real. They're strong at home as well.
Yeah,
they're
we're playing
strong
tomorrow. We're in Norway. We travel to Norway today, so we're playing tomorrow. So
it's a big season, man. With that small squad, I'm not gonna lie, man. You know what I mean?
I'd rather have a small squad of quality than a big squad of bums like you lot. Let's just say that.
Well, you would look
He's trying to leave on a big note. I see what you're trying to do. Right? He's trying to leave on a
hear him, man.
See, with Palestine, he has to get the last laugh. He
Yeah.
can't
That was cheap, man. That was poor.
This is an irrelevant small club. That's what it is, man. So you got nothing to lose.
When's the last time you beat us, Saeed? When's the last time you beat this irrelevant small club?
We beat you in the final in 2016. Remember that one?
Okay, cool. Well, we're talking about results 9 years ago. Yeah,
man.
Right, cool. Small club.
But listen, man. Back of the nest. Let them know, man. What you got coming up?
Oh yeah, so back of the nest, of course. We're going to be signing players, hopefully. So we got that match reactions tomorrow. Watch along Thursday afternoon football. So yeah, man. Big up to the panel. Big up to the chat as well. Always a great laugh. But yeah, man.
Big up to Dean, man. You know what I mean? Like I said to you, he's one of the top rattlers on YouTube, man. I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you check him out. You know what I mean? Back of the nest. His channel is in the description, so make sure you follow him. Big up to you, Roms, man. Let them know.
Come on, new episode out tonight. Football Verbal 7 p.m. Roundup of the first round of the Premier League fixtures. So yeah, but big up Miz. Both Arsenal D, Palace D side every time in the chat, man. You lot always cracking me up, but big up.
Not bothered about starting a streaming channel or nothing. Not bothered, no.
Not for that. Still, not for that.
Yeah, man.
Not bothered, innit?
And FamZone TV, man. Gonna be raiding FamZone TV now with George and Hooks, yeah.
Yeah, me and Jules and Hooks, or depending on what Hooks is doing. But yeah, me and Jules are definitely live now. Go. Anyone that's free can come over if they want to, you know what I'm saying? You know how it goes.
Yeah, man. Make sure you follow FamZone TV, man. I'll be back later on for the Mandem talk and obviously for the watch long tonight. So yeah, man, busy day today. And you just better win United, innit? That's all I'm gonna say.